my favorite subject, myself. As you can guess from my name, but mostly from my accent, I'm from Russia. And you know, guys, like many years ago, when I just moved to the United States, I felt cool about being Russian. When people look at me, they would say, oh, look at you, girl. You're so young and pretty. You must be male or the bride. Of course, Russian girl, male or the bride. But you know what? At that time, I felt good. I felt I had some status and recognition. These days, especially for the last couple of years, when people find out where I'm from, they start slowly backing up from me without making any sudden moves, as if they accidentally stumble on the mafia funeral. Yet when people just look at me, they immediately assume that I'm from Brazil. But honestly, the only Brazilian thing about me is my wax. What confuses people is my hair color, my skin color, but that stuff comes from my Jewish side. And I'm telling you guys, in this day and age, being Russian and Jewish on top of it adds a certain spice to the whole identity situation. Are there any other Jews here? Okay, nobody's on it. Fine with me. So that's what I'll tell you. How to tell if somebody's Jewish. We start with first things first. Jewish guilt. You want to know everything about Jewish guilt? Watch any Woody Allen movies. But you know what? I kind of like Woody Allen. I think he's a cool guy. I like to think about myself as a female Woody Allen. Only, unfortunately, without his fame, fortune, or talent. Well, on the plus side, for me, I'm not fucking my stepdaughter. Because I don't have a stepdaughter. Anyways, if you guys are not big fans of Woody Allen who don't care to watch his movies, I will tell you all about Jewish guilt myself. Here I am, case in point. I always feel like I've done something wrong, or you know, that I am disappointment to myself and to everybody else. If you go to any psychotherapist's office, they will tell you these thoughts called negative cognitions. It's some very painful, unhelpful beliefs about yourself. And they will try to help you to change them into so-called positive cognitions, meaning more helpful, adaptive thoughts about yourself. Like, as example, you know, if I've done something wrong, I can fix it. Or, you know, I'm good just the way I am. Or in the words of my personal favorite psychotherapist, I am good enough, I am smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. You might ask, you know, that's crazy. Where do these crazy thoughts come from? And I'll tell you another Jewish thing, mommy dearest. 90% of our beliefs about yourselves, believe it or not, come from our childhood. So here again, case in point, my mommy used to love wake me up with certain common words. Get up, you lazy bitch. During delivery, you completely destroyed my vagina, and I couldn't enjoy sex anymore, and you have to atone for it for the rest of my life. Well, you guys try not to feel guilty after that. So, there was one person in this world who completely rejoiced in my birth, my death. Not being obligated to have sex with my mother was a gift of a lifetime. And you know, sometimes I feel like my mother is eternal. She will outlive me, and I never will have a taste of guilt-free freedom. My only escape might be if the nuclear holocaust, if the whole universe will just come up in smoke. Oh, don't take me wrong. I think she will still survive. Although at that time, death would be my sweet escape. You know, it's interesting, like money issues, and I also say, well, who even came up with all that? Who even came up with that stuff that everything comes from childhood? And I will tell you, another Jewish dude, famous Austrian psychotherapist Sigmund Freud, another one of my personal idols. I used to love him so much, I would imitate him all the time. I would smoke cigar and talk about fucking my mother. The only thing that got me is a nasty cough and non-existent sex life. Because all the boys and girls, for that matter, would back up slowly away from me, like from that mafia funeral. So I decided to be like Freud in another way, by becoming a psychotherapist. That's all I got. Thanks,